Welcome into WVU Coliseum along with Zach Oser, Kyle West here as the Mountaineers take on the Kansas Jayhawks, a very important conference matchup for each. WVU coming off of a big 5-set victory against TCU. They are now 2-3 in league play. Meanwhile, Kansas coming off of a big victory against Baylor, snapping a 3-match losing streak. They are 1-3 in the conference, so these two teams neck and neck in the standings. It's early, but it's never too early to see that this game can vault one team ahead of the other, or West Virginia can continue to remain ahead of the Jayhawks by an even larger margin by the end of tonight. Yeah, Kyle,
I mean when you look at these two teams coming into this game, they're both trying to see if they're going to be contenders in the Big 12 or not. They're both at a position where a win today could really put them in that position, because really it's anybody's game in the Big 12 early on.
Brittany Sample serves it in for the Mountaineers to begin the match. West Virginia 12-7 on the season. Kansas 13-5 overall. Anderson from the left side is shut down. The double block in perfect place. Kelsey Payne and Chelsea Albers combine to give KU the first point of the match.
Okay, Jordan Anderson with a career high in kills on the last game against TCU. Not the start that she was hoping for. Terrific block by Kansas.
Not just a career high 36 kills, which is remarkable, but she also had a .516 hitting percentage in that match. Her first attack, though, goes down as an error tonight. Taylor Susie from the middle, and Kansas claims the first 2 points.
Yeah, off to a solid start here for Kansas. Another point on Anderson from the TCU game. I believe she had beaten her career high, I think it was early on in the 4th set, so that was going to happen regardless.
Her previous career high was 24. She shattered that mark, 36 on Saturday. Dockery from the left side, blocked back by Hannah Shreve, and now a chance for Chelsea Albers from the right side. Too far, and the Mountaineers earn the side out.
Yeah, that set was a little bit high by Havili. Made it very, very hard for Albers to hit that one accurately. West Virginia gets a point on that.
Jordan Anderson now to serve. Those 36 kills she had on Saturday, the most by a Big 12 player since 2010. When Amanda Dowdy had 37 for Texas Tech. So that's how big of a performance it was in the 5-set victory over the Horned Frogs. Albers earns the kill from the right side.
And pretty hard for Anderson to top that anytime soon, I'm pretty sure, even for her.
Chelsea Albers coming off of 9 kills against Baylor. It was the first time all season she did not have double-digit kills in a Big 12 match. Even with that being said, she's still 5th in the conference. 3.7 kills per set against the league. Nikki Atia rejected. Tiana Dockery and Taylor Susie at the net, and Kansas already with strong defense. 2 blocks for the Jayhawks.
Very, very good start by Kansas. So far, West Virginia hasn't had a kill of any kind, and it's Kansas's front line that could be blamed for that.
Hannah Sackett off hands earns the first kill for the Mountaineers.
Yeah, the block there was just a little bit late, and Sackett was able to hit it just in time.
Hannah Sackett had back-to-back double-digit kill performances to begin Big 12 play. 14 against Texas, 12 against Texas Tech. And she has a kill here against Kansas in the early going. Dockery, big swing from the left side, off of Shreve and right back to the Jayhawks. Dockery takes another hack, and this time it falls on the KU side of the net. Mountaineers a chance to tie it here.
This is one issue West Virginia had against TCU on Saturday. Wasn't a whole lot of blocks, and good to see early on Clea Wells and Nikki Atia with a solid double block.
Hannah Shreve serves it right down the line. Dockery sent back by Atia, and WVU evens it at 4 points apiece.
Back-to-back fantastic blocks from West Virginia, showing that they can do it as well, as Kansas had some good ones to start off. The Mountaineers getting hot in that area too.
Half of the points so far are on blocks. 4 blocks between the two teams combined out of the first 8 points. Right on the back line. KU reclaims the lead. It's now 5-4 and a couple substitutions. Sarah McClinton and Maggie Anderson entering for Kansas. Anderson becomes the server.
I get the feeling Dockery really, really wanted to get that one through after being denied twice in a row. She put that down with some authority.
Dockery with her first kill after a couple of errors. Wells off of McClinton. Albers saves it for Kansas. Now McClinton has a chance to take a swing. Godderba is there. Sample tracks it down behind the end line. Sackett sends it back over. Wells goes up and wins the point to tie it at 5.
Yeah, solid rally, very important to get points off those kind of rallies. Great effort by Gianna Gotterba to keep that one alive.
Gianna Gotterba, the libero, averaging nearly 3 digs per set. Wells on the overpass. Dockery tried to save it but can't, and Wells has back-to-back points.
Fantastic awareness, being able to see it coming ahead of time and get yourself in perfect position. Dead on by Kalia Wells.
Wells coming off of 13 kills against TCU, tying her career high. 4th time she's had that many in a match during her career with WVU. Good dig by Atia. Gotterba gets it back to Anderson. McClinton over the double block. Gotterba. Now Anderson takes a swing. Albers punches it. Great save by Cassie Waite, and Dockery keeps the point alive. Good rally here. Wells from the middle puts it into it, though.
These two teams showing off some serious skill on both sides. West Virginia fortunate enough to take advantage of a good opportunity. Kalia Wells has been very, very advantageous early on in this match. It's been an exciting one already.
3 kills on 4 swings for Kalia Wells from the middle. McClinton trying to answer. Waite with the dig on the swing. Now Dockery hits it too far, and WVU is on a run.
Gianna Gotterba having a fantastic match so far. Another fantastic dig to keep things alive. And West Virginia doing a fantastic job of just keeping everything alive. Kansas really trying to end it, but it's just not happening right now, except right there.
Taylor Susie stops a run of 4 consecutive points by the Mountaineers. Gotterba with 3 digs already for WVU. Susie becomes the server.
Well, West Virginia has 7 out of the last 9 points in this match. So Kansas got to try and end that run.
Gotterba receives the serve, sack it down the line. Susie is there, but the pass sails over the net. A chance for the Mountaineers. It's Anderson. Susie again with an overpass. This time Sackett redirects it to the floor.
West Virginia's been winning the match right around the net every single time. When the ball comes in that area, West Virginia's had the advantage. Ever since the early blocks that Kansas has gotten, they've really been dominated in that area.
Anna Paniotopoulos serves it short. Chelsea Albers comes up to play it. KU out of system. West Virginia now sets it up. Sample going to Wells, and Wells 4 kills now on 5 swings. She's hitting 800 so far in this match, and she has talked about how her confidence is starting to skyrocket. She really feels it's starting to click. She's being fed the ball more often, and you can see it early on in this match.
Well, she has no reason not to feel extremely confident. She's been fantastic throughout the matches so far this year.
Perhaps a little too confident there. She reached over prematurely, and Kansas takes the point. Side out, 10-7, Mountaineers by 3.
We can't be totally perfect, not quite.
Paniotopoulos on to Sample, and Sample saves it there as the pass perhaps a little bit too hard from Paniotopoulos, but a good adjustment from the junior setter to earn the point. Sample inserted into the starting lineup last match against TCU, her first start of the season, and she responded with a career-high 60 assists.
Yeah, she was absolutely fantastic and an extremely important part to why West Virginia was able to take that match.
Kelsey Payne, a freshman middle blocker from Austin, Texas, with the kill. She has started the last 7 matches for Kansas, and she has led KU in 5 of the last 6 matches in blocks. So a freshman inserted into the starting lineup. Speaking of people responding to a chance to start, Kelsey Payne fits the bill for the Jayhawks.
Yeah, both of these teams very familiar with using young talent to their advantages, no doubt about it.
West Virginia.
Jordan Anderson, that's her first kill after the career high 36 Saturday. She now has 1 onto the score sheet, and Brittany Sample serves it for the Mountaineers, leading by 4.
It can be very easy to forget that Jordan Anderson is only a sophomore, and she still does the amazing things she does. That's something to be excited about for the future of West Virginia, no doubt about it.
Great job by Albers finding the angle through the double block of Shreve and Anderson. Jordan Anderson, you start to remember she's a sophomore when you look at her career numbers. That's the only way it jogs your memory, because she's starting to establish that she's on pace for setting all-time marks in WVU volleyball history.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only way you're going to be able to tell the difference, other than seeing the little SO with a dot next to her name.
Albers again finds a gap, and Albers now a team-high 3 kills for Kansas. Jordan Anderson coming into this match. Already more than 700 kills in her career, absolutely remarkable. 719 kills, 417 digs already. That puts her on pace. Again, that's why we talk about this, to possibly join the 1,000 club. 1,000 kills, 1,000 digs. She's only a sophomore, lots of time left, but that's what she's on pace for, and she serves it in now. Only 9 Mountaineers have accomplished that before in volleyball history here, joining the 1,000 club, that is.
Unless for any reason Anderson slows down, she's definitely going to get there.
Dockery finds the floor, 2 kills for the junior outside hitter from Richmond, Texas. She has double-digit kills in the last 3 matches for Kansas, including a season-high 19 against Baylor. That was the last match for the Jayhawks. Here's Sackett from the left side. West Virginia continuing to keep this margin right around 3 points, not allowing the Jayhawks to pull within range where they can possibly tie it.
Hannah Sackett has really had a solid contribution to this first set without a doubt. It's good to see her being able to get some kills, especially in that kind of open area like she did right there. Showing a lot more confidence in this match.
3 kills, no errors on 8 swings for Sackett. Dockery from the left side, KU within a pair.
Dockery really seems to be the heartbeat of this team right now, keeping Kansas going. A lot of times she's made some big saves to keep sets alive, and makes a terrific play right there.
She came in averaging less than 2 kills per set, yet she already has 3. She takes a seat now as Maggie Anderson serves it for the Jayhawks. Goddard receives. Atiyah right down the line. Nikki Atiyah with her first kill, and West Virginia maintains that 3-point margin. And this also takes us to a media timeout on the floor. 15-12 in the opening set. West Virginia leading Kansas on WVUsports.com.